France has escalated its protest against the loss of the $66 billion submarine contract with Australia. France has now cancelled a Franco-British defence ministers' summit, which was due to take place this week. Sources say that Armed Forces Minister Florence Parly personally decided to drop the bilateral meeting with British Defence Secretary Ben Wallace. But British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has downplayed the diplomatic rift with France, saying the UK's love for France is deep-rooted. Johnson insisted that Britain and France have a very friendly relationship, which he described as one of huge importance. Also unhappy with the US-Australia submarine deal is North Korea. Its foreign ministry has said, and I quote, "These are extremely undesirable and dangerous acts which will upset the strategic balance in the Asia-Pacific region and trigger a chain of nuclear arms race." These comments come at a time that North Korea itself has increased its nuclear expansion, carrying out multiple missile tests in the last 2 weeks alone. The scrapping of the multi-billion-dollar submarine contract struck in 2016 has triggered a diplomatic crisis, with Paris recalling its ambassadors from both Washington and Canberra. France has accused its allies of not consulting with them, an allegation which was denied by Australia, who said that it had made its concerns over the contract known to Paris. The Australian Prime Minister also said the decision was made solely to keep Australians safe.
This is always about ensuring that Australia's sovereign interests will be put first to ensure that Australians here can live peacefully with the many others in our region, because that's what we desire as a peaceful and free nation.
Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron and US President Biden will speak via telephone in the coming days to discuss the crisis, which has dealt a severe blow to US-France relations. The aim of this trilateral pact is to counter China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific. But there is another thing. Already there is a setup in place, which is the Quad, that is aimed at containing China. Sources say that the AUKUS deal will benefit India because it is an ally of all three countries that are part of the AUKUS and also a party to the Quad. India will have less to worry on the maritime front with a nuclear-armed Australia and can focus more on China's territorial assertions. The Quad grouping will hold its first in-person meeting in Washington this week, for which Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be visiting the US.